We have some cooldown, and the passive on the Spear of Desolation is super helpful. If we get a kill or assist, our cooldowns are going to be reset by 2 seconds on every ability. So we're going to go ahead and ult to try to protect our teammate. We get the Kappa off onto the Loki, and we're able to get the pick onto the Loki. We get ulted by the Dodgy. We throw a Nene. Our mantle pops. We're going to dash out. We were able to use our 2 to reduce our cooldown of our 3. And we made another great escape. What a do, skibbity boo, it's your boy Seanyb Gaming, and today we have a viewer request to play Kuzumbo as support. If you are new to the channel, I upload 6 to 7 times a week. I add some commentary to a game that I've already played with the intention of seeing what went right and what went wrong, and hopefully there's something that we can learn together. If you are a returning viewer, this is a pretty good game. We managed to do a lot of things for our team, and I hope you enjoy. So let's go ahead and dive into Kuzumbo's kit. Kuzumbo's 1, he's going to summon a Nene Kappa. We're just going to call them Nenes or Kappas. He's going to throw a line attack. The little shell is going to come out. This can bounce off the wall up to twice. And whenever it makes contact with an enemy god, it's going to charge them. And the Nene Kappa is going to have 20% of the health of Kuzumbo and 20% of his protections. This ability is also going to apply a 20% slow. So Kuzumbo's 2 is the Shell Spikes. This ability is going to reflect damage back at the enemy. As you put points into this ability, it's going to reduce the cooldown of your 1 and your 3 as you take damage. So right there, I did a Hand of the God start so we could get early pressure. Now I'm waiting for this Chernbog to overstep, and I'm going to push him through a whole bunch of stuff. Just get him out of position. So Kuzumbo's 3, well, as you can see, we're going to dash forward and push the enemy. Whenever we push the enemy, we are going to be able to knock them against the wall or through minions for bonus damage up to 3 times. And then let's go ahead and go over Kuzumbo's ultimate. Kuzumbo is going to hop in his shell and spin around really quickly, dealing damage in a circle around him. We're going to push this Chernbog. Unfortunately, we did not have much follow-up from our Golem. We're going to try to do a little bit of body blocking. That's going to cause us to get stunned into this Cthulhu too. We're going to have to back it up a little bit, start popping some health potions. So Kuzumbo's ultimate, he hops in his shell, spins around in a circle, and knocks back enemies. He is CC immune and has the ability to move in any direction without any movement penalty. The first hit off of the ultimate is going to do 100% damage, and hits after that are only going to do 50% damage. And then Kuzumbo's passive, each time Kuzumbo loses 2% of his max health, he's going to gain a stack of damage mitigation. It is called the Watery Bowl. And each one of these stacks, a max of 10 stacks, is going to provide Kuzumbo up to 1.5% damage mitigation. At max stacks, it's going to be 15% damage mitigation. It lasts 30 seconds. So now that we kind of know Kuzumbo, we're going to go ahead and take a look at how we leveled our abilities. So normally I feel like you would want to level your 1. However, we were trying to be a little bit cheeky and level our 3 so we can place this Chernbog farther in our lane and maybe get a pick early on. Didn't work out, but I still think that leveling the 1 or the 3 are the best routes because the 2 isn't really going to help you clear wave. We get the push onto Cthulhu, but we're going to have to back up. We're going to take a lot of damage here, but we're going to be able to wiggle out. Probably gonna have to back here. 5 health. Very close. Very, very close. So once you have a point into each ability, you're gonna want to max out your 1. And then you're gonna want to max out your 3, putting points into your ultimate whenever you can, and then save your 2 for last.
An ally has been slain.
So we are going to be heading mid. Even though we do not have our full boots online, I feel like Kuzumbo with his pull or his dash is able to really disrupt people. So we're going to go mid and see if we can cause any disruption. Right now we know that they are kind of invading our red, so we don't want to overstep. We can't really contest too much if they know we're here, but if we can surprise them, then maybe we can contest. So we're going to stay in mid and help this Janus out. In terms of the build, we started with Guardian's Blessing, and we're going to be going into boots. I think there are a couple of options for boots on Kuzumbo. This game, I will be going with the Traveler Shoes. Right here, we're trying to position ourselves to get a pull onto someone. We're able to hit Toth with a Ricochet Nene Kappa. We're going to move over to these left Harpies, get some XP and gold there. Rotate back mid and help this Janus out. I gotta try to guide this Janus to camps. We're gonna dash, get this dodgy, just get a little bit of poke. So we are hitting camps in between waves, so we're doing a decent job there. We're gonna rotate all the way around. This Chernobog looks pretty far up. He looks killable, but he does look very far up. Are we doing the hard flank all the way around? Cthulhu's here, he can see us. We're going to push him, do a little bit of poke damage onto Cthulhu, and then just disengage. So we went kind of the hardcore support this game. We bought the Hand of the Gods, we're already picking up wards. We are not really concerned with finishing our build. We are kind of just trying to help everyone as much as possible. So right here, we're just going to hold lane for this Kokolin. We are doing some damage to the minions, but we're really only looking to damage out this Chernobog. Kind of just holding the wave for our Kokolin. Nope, or Kukolin, not Kukol again. So there we have two people that are red. It'd be a great spot for me to rotate. I'm trying to hold this wave, but Kuku is over, or Kukolin is over at red. So I'm going to have to clear this wave.
On my way.
Unfortunately, we don't really have the health or mana to help out on our red buff. We're going to pop a health potion and rotate in. There might be something that we can do. Kokolin's able to get one, Kokolin's able to get two. We're going to pop a shell on him, make sure that he has his best opportunity to get out.
Kappa, 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 pa! A weapon? Do you not see these guns?
So we are able to get our Traveler Shoes, and then we're going to be going into Gauntlet of Thebes. Gauntlet of Thebes is a beautiful item. It's relatively cheap. It's going to give us a decent amount of health whenever we first buy it. And then every time we assist on a minion kill, we're going to get a stack. Each stack is going to give us a health protection, or a magical protection, and a physical protection. Not a health protection. And then, whenever we get 50 stacks, the item is going to evolve and give an aura of 10 magical and physical protections for your teammates. That means if they are standing next to you, they're going to get bonus defenses, they're going to get 10 bonus protections of each stat. Gauntlet of Thebes is a great item, relatively cheap and very impactful and effectful.
Ultimate is down.
3 people in mid, we're going to want to back it up here. Janus says he's going for the red, but Dodgy just rotated that way. We're clearing the wave, even though Janus is in an engagement right now. Looks like he lost all of his health, but was able to get out. Nope, he's gonna go down. No, he's upset I didn't go and rotate with him. I think I played that right. I think holding wave was probably more important than trying to get our red. Could be wrong, but me and him were not on the same page, and he got put in a bad position. And we still managed to get his red.
Take this jungle buff.
So we are very close to getting our Gauntlet of Thebes online. We're gonna head mid. So with Kuzumbo, you can build him very tanky, and he becomes very elusive. He can dash around, he can reduce his cooldowns, he has a CC immune ultimate that can get him out of bad situations. So we are going to want to kind of just travel the map and be a nuisance for the enemy team. King Arthur is pretty far pushed up in solo. This Cthulhu is a little overstepped. We're going to see if we can put him in a worse position. Not really. We're going to throw our Kappa down. We're going to use our ultimate, just trying to get as much damage off as possible, because that was more of a damage check than anything. I thought maybe Janus would follow me up, but he did not, so that's okay. We did burn our ultimate, but we did kind of see how much damage we could do to the Cthulhu, and it looks like our Loki was able to clean up the Cthulhu anyway.
Enemy missing middle.
So now we're going to take a look at the right lane. We see Colin, we do not see the Chernobog, so we're going to assume that he's not in lane. We're going to get this Gold Fury. Dodgy is rotating in. Looks like she's rotating out. Easy Gold Fury. 10 minutes in. Feels pretty good to get a 10-minute Gold Fury. We're going to see if we can get a little damage off. We overshot that Nene. And it looks like we're just going to fall back. We're going to help this Kukulon secure his purple. So now this Chernobog is really overstepped. We are about half health, but I think that we could probably get him here. It looks like he backed, so we're just going to go ahead and back. Oh, there he is. But we're still going to back. We have enough for Gauntlet of Thebes. We got that online. So we're going to head back mid, start stacking that, start trying to get some assists. Chernobog was able to get our Kukulon. Their jungler is rotated on our King Arthur, and looks like she just ulted, so the dodgy ultimate's down for a little bit. We're going to hold right lane until our ADC, or our Hunter, can come back. Our Hunter is a warrior, but you know what I mean. So we're going to rotate back mid. That wave is going to push on the right side, meet under the tower. They're going to fight each other. Our wave is going to push. The enemy wave on the right side really isn't going to move past that point, so we're going to rotate out. We get the pull onto Thoth. That's the dash. There's an ultimate, and we're going to come in and ult it as well. Knock back 3 people off the Loki. Janus follows up with some good damage.
I'm just so hungry right now.
That all worked out pretty well.
Tank, right lane.
Chernobog is very overstepped, so as long as he doesn't ultimate, which he just did,
Enemy ultimate incoming.
it looks like he picked a target. He went onto the Janus. We're going to rotate mid.
Your right tower is under attack.
This Churn is going to go down. We're going to pull him in the tower. He pops his beads. We're going to run around the Cthulhu. We're going to pop a shell to mitigate this dodgy damage. We're going to pull the dodgy away from her tower. But she was able to use her to get under tower. That was a tough ult. One of our teammates goes down. Dodgy jumps on us. We try to pull her backwards. We get ulted. We don't have beads. We pop our 2 to try to reduce our cooldowns. We're going to throw a 1 out. We're going to start healing. King Arthur is in it, so we're going to follow up. We get the dash off onto the Churn. Now we're looking very weak. We're going to pop our last health potion. We're going to pop our 2, pop our ultimate, and we're going to peel back mid. Janus is able to provide a little bit of damage for me. Churn is still chasing, but it looks like we are able to get out, and it looks like King Arthur was able to get a pick or 2.
Retreat! Your middle tower. I'll be right back.
So after Gauntlet of Thebes, we are going to be going into Relic Dagger. Relic Dagger is going to remove 20 or 30 seconds off of each relic that we have, so we have a shorter cooldown on our relics. It's also going to provide us a little bit of movement speed, a little bit of health, and I believe 10% cooldown. So we're going to be able to use our abilities a little bit more, zoom around, be a little bit more healthy, and we're going to be able to use our shell to protect our teammates more often. So I know that you could probably, or a lot of people do start with a blink for Kuzumbo. I think a shell is just kind of more guaranteed to be helpful. Our teammate just went down to the Pyromancer. 3 people in mid, we're going to want to start backing it up. We're kind of just holding until this Janus gets here. Looks like they are rotating left.
Retreat, left leg.
We're going to set up some wards.
Enemy missing middle.
King Arthur gets the good pick onto Loki. Cthulhu is over there. We're going to make a rotation as well. Three people over here. If we can keep Toth out of the fight, we'll be good. Get him, Nene, get him. Yeah. One basic attack from the Nene. One basic attack from Kuzumbo. Can't handle the damage.
An ally has been slain.
We're gonna throw the Nene onto the top.
Turns in your favor.
King Arthur is able to get a pick onto the Dodgy. He's still tussling with the whole team, so we're gonna rotate over. We were able to keep Toth out of the fight. I think Toth would give King Arthur a hard time. We get the pull onto the Turnbog. We're going to use R1. It's going to finally reach the Turnbog. We're going to ult so that way he can't use any of his abilities. And we're going to chase him down. Oh, that was a good dash. We're able to pull the Toth. And we use our 2 to get the kill on the Turnbog. I love to see it. Now we gotta skedaddle on out of here. We're doing some pretty good wiggling. We're gonna pull the toss. We're gonna go ahead and pop our shell because we know that we're gonna get stunned here. There is a Cthulhu ultimate. So it looks like we're in trouble, but I'm pretty sure we get out of this. We're gonna rotate in, try to help out our Bolin. We make an aggressive dash towards the Dodgy. Janus is able to get the pick onto Cthulhu. We're gonna get Dodgy off of Janus. Janus used his Aegis. Oh, look at the dodge on that too.
Attack! Middle lane!
There is a Dodgy ult, so we're gonna want to fall back. We do not really have the health to take it. Oh, beautiful. We hold her against the wall, and we're able to get the final hit onto her.
Your team has destroyed a middle enemy tower. Be right back. Okay.
Harpy got her Janus, so we had somebody die from the Pyromancer this game, and we had somebody die from a Harpy this game. Not exactly sure what's going on. So we're going to be going into Blink for our second relic.
An enemy has been slain.
We're going to be going into Blink for our second relic, and then we're going to be going into Pridwen after Relic Dagger. Pridwen is going to make it to where we gain a shield whenever we ult. If the shield is destroyed or times out, it's going to explode and deal damage. The Pridwen is also going to give us 20% cooldown, so we're going to be able to use all of our abilities that much more often.
Ultimate is ready.
We could totally melt Gold Fury here.
The Gold Fury. On my way.
Waiting for somebody else to commit with me.
Let's do it.
So we got our Assassin and our Kiri over here. That should be plenty of damage to get the Gold Fury. So we got the Primal Fury. We're going to go ahead and rotate back to mid.
Your allies.
Loki was able to get the Janus. Feel bad for the Janus. Loki's able to get the pick onto Loki.
Cancel that.
Dodgy's rotating from the left. We might be able to cut her off right here. Probably didn't route the best way for that cutoff. But we got 3 people pushing her under her tier 1 tower. We're going to rotate behind the tower and see if we can catch her off guard. We blink. She beats our dash. We're just going to walk through tower. I kind of was checking to see if the tower took any reflect damage, and of course it didn't, because towers and structures do not take damage from abilities, they only take damage from basic attacks. Pyromancer is open. Looks like there's a bit of a team fight going on in the right side of the jungle. We're going to go ahead and rotate over. Archicolon is going to go down. We're going to see if there's anything we can do to help out this Loki. Doesn't look like it, so we're just going to keep farming.
Group up.
We have 3 people here. We should be able to take this tower if we push as a team. It looks like we saw the person overstepping and left, so we're going to rotate and see if we can't cut them off. We're just going to tank the tower for our Loki. So each tower shot that I'm taking is dealing a little bit more damage. So if I was smart, I could have reset the tower onto somebody else, and then they could have reset it onto me. We could push this left Phoenix fellas wide. Oh, never mind. Yep, definitely want to back it up here.
Enemy ultimate down. Enemy ultimate incoming.
We're going to go ahead and back. We're about half health, and we can finish our Pridwen. After going into Pridwen,
Be careful left.
it looks like we are contemplating what we are going to be buying.
Enemy missing middle.
And it makes sense to go Mantle of Discord. Mantle of Discord is going to be our remaining 10% cooldown. It's going to give us 60 protections of physical, 60 magical protections, and whenever we fall below a certain health threshold, we're going to stun enemies around us and also become CC immune. Very helpful for staying alive.
Group up.
Mantle of Discord is kind of just the best single defensive item. If you had to buy just one on any character, Mantle of Discord would probably be the best. We're going to see if we can help this Loki out. Doesn't look like it, so we're just going to fall back. We dash under tower, we use our 2 to reduce our cooldowns. We're going to keep falling back. We don't really have our team here, so there's not a whole lot that we're going to be able to do.
Help, middle lane. On my way.
So Janice and King Arthur are heading mid. We're going to go ahead and back though.
Ultimate is ready. I'll attack left lane. Not an issue. Ultimate is ready. Your left tower is under attack.
Loki's really far stepped up left. King Arthur and Janice should be able to clean him up. We are going to rotate over just in case he is being very elusive. Dodgy's in mid. Cthulhu's in mid. Churn's in right. We could collapse on mid right here. Gonna pull Cthulhu farther away from his Dodgy. Just getting a little bit of tickle damage off. We're gonna use our 2, reflect some of that damage. King Arthur is able to get the pick onto the Loki. Cthulhu ult, so we're going to use our 2, try to reflect some of that damage. We're going to stick to the toss, make sure that he's dealing with us and not anyone else. We're going to pop a shell on our team, make sure that they get out. Looks like the Colin was able to successfully get out. Next, we're going to just charge in on this Thoth. We're going to go ahead and ult him out of the tower. Our team should be able to push the tower right now, but nobody's really doing that. Loki's able to get the pick onto Thoth, so that's a pretty big pick. Golin and Janice were unable to save the Phoenix. Chernobog dashes onto me. I have no mana, so that might have been his absolute best option. Wow, we're gonna have to fall back. We can't get him there. Especially with Loki rotating in on us. We're gonna have to blink away. So we got the tier 2 of Mantle of Discord. Right now, I feel like our team is not really grouping all that well, so we're not really pushing structures or objectives.
Attack the Gold Fury!
The enemy team hasn't really made any attempts for any objectives. This will be our third Gold Fury. We're going to set up a ward, just in case, and then we're going to go ahead and start it. Ooh, that increased movement speed from Yanis. That's going to be very helpful here. We almost have it down. Takes a while whenever it is the Guardian and Mage going for it. But we are able to get the Oni Fury. We're going to go clean up these fire minions on right. King Arthur's pushing really far on left. I don't think, unless he plans on getting the Phoenix, it probably isn't worth pushing. So there's a fight going on mid. We're cleaning up the right lane. I should probably leave the right lane to the Yanis and then go help in the team fight mid. That's exactly what I'm going to do. So their Cthulhu ultimate is down, their Dodgy ultimate is down. Loki was able to get a pick. Even though they just burned 2 ultimates, we got the first pick. We should be able to push some structures and maybe even get a Phoenix from this. We have our enhanced Gold Fury minions coming.
Attack left lane. Defend left lane.
So this is going to take a while because we do not have any minions in here. King Arthur, don't die for it. It's a shame. We get the pull onto Loki. We're going to go ahead and ult him. That's a shame. We tried to shell him. We were just a little bit too late. We didn't cancel out of our ultimate. We waited for our ultimate to time out, I believe. Maybe we canceled out of it. Either way, the shell did not get off in time. Since I have no teammates to push with me, I'm going to fall back. I love that little animation. Don't know what happened there. So we think we have the patience to take out this red. I do not know if that is the case. Oh my. Basic attacks from Kuzumbo. And then here comes Toth. I'm just going to steal the entire camp. Yep. So that was kind of pointless. Probably a waste of time. Probably should have just backed. We have enough money for the Mantle of Discord, and that is going to be super helpful in these team fights. And I don't know why we didn't pick up wards. Looks like we hovered them. We probably should have put up some wards right there. So we are 3-0 and 11. We probably should have finished this game by now, but our team is really struggling to group. It's really just like 2-on-2, 3-on-3 fights. We haven't really had a good full 5-on-5 fight where whenever we get the advantage, we can take some structures down for it. We're just gonna keep working on these minions, take one of them to death. Oh my. And then there's still another wave, so we gotta do the same process again on this wave. There is a team fight going out in mid, but somebody's gotta clean up this right side. Finally able to clean up the fire minions, so we're gonna go ahead and back because that consumed almost all of our mana.
Gotta eat. Yes.
I picked up 2 wards, so just let's look at the mini-map.
Excuse me.
We know Dodgy's really far pushed up. That's about it so far. If we could collapse on Dodgy, we might be able to get a pick. There's 2 people on left. We should absolutely collapse on this Dodgy. Cthulhu is here as well. That is the Dodgy ultimate. We're going to blink in. We're going to try to stick to this Dodgy. Our team scattered left. Maybe that's the call. I'm going to stick on these 2. Keep them out of the team fight. Looks like Janus is sticking around as well. King Arthur is able to get a pick in that solo lane. Chernenbog ults. Looks like he ulted me. So now we have 3 people versus the Kuzumbo and the Janus. We're going to keep throwing out our abilities, keep trying to get them to focus on us, and forget about where our team is and where our team is attacking from. We're going to dash this top. Not exactly sure, took me a second to figure out where he went. So, that was an interesting mechanic. Janus used his ultimate, we used our ult. We didn't mean to go through the Janus portal, but it took us through the portal while we were ulting. Oh, can we get the pick onto the Cthulhu? Probably not. We do tickle damage. But we have great CC and utility that makes us useful for our team. Pop the shell onto the King Arthur. I believe that helped him survive. Janus goes down, so now we're in the full retreat. Once again, it's not a 5-man effort whenever we make these pushes. If it was a 5-man effort, I think we could win this game. We could have won this game probably like 10 minutes ago, around the 20-25 minute mark. We are going to be going into Spear of Desolation as our last item, not including the item that we sell for boots. Spear of Desolation is going to give us over 100 power. It's going to give us 15 flat penetration. It's also going to give us 10% cooldown. So we might be over the cooldown cap right now. However, we have some flat pen that's going to make us deal relevant damage to the squishy characters. We have some cooldown, and the passive on the Spear of Desolation is super helpful. If we get a kill or assist, our cooldowns are going to be reset by 2 seconds on every ability. So we're going to go ahead and ult to try to protect our teammate. We get the Kappa off onto the Loki, and we're able to get the pick onto the Loki. We get ulted by the Dodgy. We throw a Nene. Our mantle pops. We're going to dash out. We were able to use our 2 to reduce the cooldown of our 3. And we made another great escape. So we're going to fall all the way back and retreat all the way. Not sure what Janus is doing over by Fire Giant. Hope he's just warding. King Arthur is in left. We need to group up. Turn ult, so he's probably going on me, Janus, or King Arthur here. Or just going straight back down.
Be right back. Group up. I'm going for jungle buff.
Nobody's near me. Oh man, this is frustrating to watch. I don't think I even got this frustrated when I was playing. It just, our team isn't grouping, so there's not a whole lot that we can do, especially on our pick. We're just going to push with this Janus. That is a dodgy pull. We're going to try to clear the way. That was a waste of our ult, but in case the dodgy landed down, we wanted to be able to protect, keep it going. So we lose 1. We are going to pull this Cthulhu. Everyone's kind of grouped on him. Hopefully we can get this pick and make it a 1-for-1 trade. Does not look like Loki. I love you. Save you. So they have 1 person left, 1 person right, 2 in mid. We gotta back and defend the right Phoenix. Loki's gonna be able to get that tower. We're not really concerned until he makes it to the Phoenix. We were able to get the middle Phoenix, which is amazing. We finally did some structure damage to them. We have our Spear of Desolation online. We are going to stick to this Chernobog like we intend to get him. Loki is on the left Phoenix. I don't think we're going to be able to make it there in time. But that is a Phoenix for Phoenix trade. Things are starting to spice up a little bit in this game. I feel like we are having an excellent game on Kuzumbo though. Even though our team is not really grouping together, I think we're doing a very good job of setting up our team, getting some decent damage off, getting some tickle damage off when we're not getting decent damage off. And we're kind of leading the team on telling them to go for structures and such. So right here we're going to go for Pridwen. We have one ward available. I do not think that anyone here is going to contest it. I should probably turn around and check instead of having my back towards the enemy or where the enemy would be coming from. We ult just to try to secure it. Probably not needed, but we're going to go ahead and do it. And now we're going to go ahead and back. So we're going to buy our movement potion. I like to buy the potion and then hold on to my boots until I have enough money to buy the next full item.
Okay.
Once again, our team is not grouped very much. We're going to clean up left. They have a decent amount pushing mid. This is partly my fault for not being grouped up, I guess, because I'm the one cleaning up the lane. So I'm on defense duties. If those three would just go push the Gold Fury, that would give us enhanced waves, which would give us a small advantage. Hopefully we could then convert that into something. Looks like two people are going mid. King Arthur's going to go up to jungle. We are still on minion duty, just judging people as we sit back here and hit minions. So it looks like our teammates kind of just ran into the jungle, came back, now they're engaging the enemy. I think they could have gotten Gold Fury there. We would be much more helpful in mid than in clearing these lanes, so we probably should have cleared the first two and then head towards the team fight. Loki goes down, Yanis is running up. It's 4 people that Kukulon is fighting into, so I recommend that he fall back. We are going to be going into Ethereal Staff to complete the build. Oh, that was a bad push from our team. I feel like at this point in the game, people are kind of getting tired of the game, so they don't necessarily think about what's the best strategy. They're just like, I'm gonna run down mid until something happens. Oh, there's their team. Let's engage. So they are on the Gold Fury. I do not know my skill potential here. I do not think it's super high. We're gonna blink in. We're gonna go ahead and ult. We were able to steal it. I love it. We're gonna go ahead and run away. Janice was able to get a pick. Our left Phoenix is almost up. Their middle Phoenix just came up. So we are going to stick with this Yanis. I don't know why we're hitting purple right now. We're already level 20, already full build. Oh, hello, Loki. We got a ethereal proc off onto him. 3 people in mid.
Fight my ally. Be right back. Defend right.
Oh my goodness, do we have 4 people kind of grouped together?
Gotta eat. We need war. Be right back. Aye.
There is a Chernobog ult. Loki's in middle. Looks like he might be making a play for our left Phoenix.
What's my name? Farewell.
This Chernobog is about to go down. We're going to do a little bit of body blocking. Use our 2. He goes down. Loki is able to get the left Phoenix.
Your left Phoenix has been destroyed. Group up! Your middle tower is under attack. Your middle tower has been destroyed.
I still don't think we've grouped as a team once this game. They're just blowing my mind.
Yes, my ally.
We're gonna get the pool onto this Cthulhu. I think we got a mid dash, so he doesn't have his dash. Oh my goodness. Are we grouped? Is that 5 people relatively close together in mid lane? Oh my goodness. I bet you we end the game here. No team. What on earth could y'all be pinging back there? We can attack the Phoenix. My goodness. Please, please team, get in there and get the Phoenix. I'll tank the entire thing. There we go. So I don't think we can fight into 4 people here. We got our pick onto the Phoenix. We're gonna fall back. Half our team is gonna keep diving in. At least they were able to get 1. Maybe they'll be able to get 2.
This war turns in
Hey, there we go, team. We're gonna go, and unfortunately we weren't able to clean up the right lane. We got a proc off onto the Loki.
no match for you.
Attack! Attack!
So I know they were able to get some picks right there, but once we got the Phoenix, we realistically should have just backed right there. Regroup, get all of our health and mana, and then launch another attack as a team. King Arthur is getting very frustrated, it looks like. He says stop backing. No comment. We're just gonna pretend that this was a team that grouped up very well in this game. Loki ults. We pop our 2. If he hits us, he's gonna do some damage to himself. We get the Ethereal Staff proc. Now King Arthur is calling us stupid.
Retreat! Middle lane! Farewell!
So we're gonna fall back. We do not have a great mana situation right now. We have over 3,400 health, but we only have 1,050 mana. So I think we're at the point in the game. I wish both teams would just line up 5 men in the middle and then duke it out. Winner of that fight takes home the game.
Group up! Please!
They are on Pyromancer. They're probably going to be able to get it.
Defend right lane! Defend left lane! Excellent play! Help my left lane!
King Arthur's fighting into 2 people. We're going to rotate in. He's fighting into 3 people.
Retreat!
Colin comes in. He's fighting. He transforms. We're going to rotate in, try to help him out. We are rotating just the wrong way. He gets a pick. And we convert this into things. He gets another pick. Loki is on our Titan. I'm gonna rotate back and try to clean that up. And there Loki goes down. We are able to save the Titan. There is a wave coming on the left. Chernobog is going to ult. We're going to get the pool. We're gonna body block. Use our 2. Loki comes here as well. We're able to push him back. He's still going for the Titan. We're able to get the pull. We push him in the fountain. Loki gets the pick, and Loki's able to clean up the minions on the left lane. Kukolin is able to push the Titan, and we are able to finish the game. Well, if you guys enjoyed the video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more content like this, please subscribe for more. These stats will be posted in just a second. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a great day. I'll catch you next time. Bye bye.